The 7 fatal mistakes that make her lose interest in you. Have you ever experienced that moment where, at first, everything seems perfect, texts, laughter, chemistry, but out of nowhere, she starts pulling away? It feels like you stepped on a landmine without even realizing it. Man, I've been there, racking my brain to figure out where I went wrong. The truth is, most of the time, it's the small slip-ups, the almost invisible ones, that make all the difference. And look, this isn't about you not being good enough. It's not about changing who you are, but tweaking a few behaviors that might unintentionally be sabotaging your game. The good news? These mistakes are easy to avoid. Even better, when you get it right, you not only keep her attention but also boost your confidence to a whole new level. Let me tell you something. I've fallen into the trap of trying so hard to please that I ended up shelving my authenticity. The result? I felt completely lost, like a blind man in a shootout. Maybe you felt that way too, like you're trying too hard or, worse, have no idea what you're doing wrong. Relax, nobody teaches this stuff in school. But I'm here to help you get out of that trap and turn things around. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the 7 fatal mistakes that can kill any chance of attraction. These are simple to fix and will make a huge difference. By the end, you'll be as prepared as a ninja, ready to build genuine connections and elevate your natural ability to attract women. Mistake number 1. Lack of leadership, or whatever you want isn't an answer. Ever found yourself responding with a classic whatever you want when she asks where to eat? Seems harmless, right? But, my friend, that's like pouring cold water on the situation. Women are attracted to men who know what they want. Always sitting on the fence gives off the vibe that you have no direction. And hold on, leadership doesn't mean being bossy or a know-it-all. It's about exuding confidence. You know that feeling of following someone who's sure of themselves? It inspires respect, right? It's the same with women. When you take the lead, whether it's choosing a restaurant or planning something special, she feels she can trust you. One time, I suggested a unique spot for a date, something out of the ordinary. Her reaction? A smile that said it all. It wasn't about the place itself, but the fact that I took the initiative. Moments like that create memories. And here's the cool part. You don't have to get it right every time. Just showing that you know what you want is half the battle. If making decisions feels hard for you, start small. Pick the movie, plan an outing, surprise her with something unexpected. Leadership is like a muscle. The more you use it, the more natural it becomes. And here's a tip. Women are drawn to men who know how to lead their own lives. They love to be led when the journey is exciting. Mistake number 2, being too available, or why being clingy doesn't work. Have you ever found yourself replying to texts at lightning speed, dropping everything to see her, or even canceling your plans just to make her happy? Sounds like a good idea, right? But in reality, it kills attraction faster than a movie spoiler. When you're too predictable and never give her space to miss you, things lose their spark. What feels like dedication can actually come across as having no life of your own. Think about it. Someone with an exciting, goal-driven life can't always be available. And you know what? That sparks curiosity and admiration. But if you're always ready to fill her time, she might think you have nothing else going on. And just like that, the charm is gone. Simple as that. I've got a friend who did exactly this. He skipped the gym, bailed on hanging out with friends, and even let his work slide because he was 100% focused on her. The result? She pulled away, and he had no idea why. The truth is, nobody feels attracted to someone who abandons their own life. Having your routine, your goals, and dedicating yourself to what matters to you is what keeps things interesting. So live your life with passion. Be fully present when you're with her, but don't ditch the things that make you who you are. Treasure the time you spend together, but show her you have your own world worth exploring. This balance is like magic. It builds admiration, heightens interest, and makes her want to dive deeper into your universe. Mistake number 3, lack of purpose or no direction, no chance. Have you ever met someone who seems to be wandering aimlessly, with no plans for the future and just letting life happen? It's not very appealing, right? Now imagine her trying to picture a future with someone like that. It's tough. Women are naturally drawn to men who have goals because it shows that you're moving forward, growing, and striving for something bigger. Having a purpose doesn't mean you need to become a CEO or a millionaire overnight. It's about showing that you're in the game, whether that's learning something new or making progress in any area of your life. That I'm going somewhere energy is contagious. And the best part? It inspires respect and admiration, the foundation of strong attraction. I know a guy who started learning programming from scratch while working a regular job. He wasn't rich, but the passion in his eyes when he talked about what he was learning was incredible. That dedication made people, and women, see him in a completely different light. He wasn't just building something, he was doing it with enthusiasm, and that makes all the difference. If you feel like you're directionless, start small. Set a short-term goal, like learning something you've always been curious about or improving your health. The key here is authenticity. Live what you talk about and share it with her. A man with a purpose doesn't just stand out. He makes her want to be part of the journey. And that, my friend, is pure attraction in action. Mistake number 4. Being predictable and boring, or boredom, doesn't attract anyone. If your dates always follow the same script, same restaurant, same conversations, same vibe, watch out, my friend. You're heading straight into the boredom zone. It may feel comfortable, but do you know what that screams to her? No excitement. We're wired to seek novelty, and in relationships, it's essential. Without a dose of unpredictability, the spark fizzles out fast. But don't worry, you don't have to spend a fortune to switch things up. Small surprises can have a big impact. I'll tell you about a time I took a girl on a hike she'd never been on. It wasn't anything extravagant, but the novelty made the day unforgettable. The secret lies in creativity and the willingness to step out of autopilot. And monotony isn't just about locations. Conversations that always revolve around the same topics are just as tiresome. Want to stand out? Discover what she loves. Ask her questions nobody else asks. Tell funny or even bizarre stories. When you genuinely engage, the conversation flows naturally and creates a deeper connection. If you feel like you're stuck in repetition, change things up, plan something unexpected, check out a local event, or even cook something she's never tried before. This shows you're dynamic, curious, and most importantly, invested in the time you spend together. Keeping the spark of surprise alive always gives you an edge. Mistake number 5. Not being emotionally available, or the invisible wall. You know that old myth that real men don't show their feelings? Yeah, toss that out the window. Hiding your emotions only builds a wall between you and her. If you never share how you feel or don't truly listen when she opens up, do you know what happens? The connection withers away like a plant without water. Showing emotions doesn't mean spilling your guts all at once. It's about being present and sincere. One time, a friend of mine shared with his girlfriend a challenge he was facing at work. The result? She felt closer to him because she saw his human side and admired his courage to open up. On the other hand, when you pretend everything's always fine or respond in a shallow way, it can come across as if you don't care. That not only lowers her admiration for you, but can also build silent resentment. The truth is, women value a man who can balance strength with vulnerability. Start small. Listen without interrupting, acknowledge her feelings, and occasionally share something personal as well. This doesn't make you weak, it makes you real. A man who knows how to be emotionally available creates a connection that goes beyond the surface. And that's irresistible. Mistake number 6. Disrespecting her space or smothering isn't sexy. Do you feel the urge to be around her all the time, text her every 5 minutes, or constantly check who she's with? Take a deep breath and pump the brakes, my friend. It might seem like you're being attentive, but in reality, this suffocates any relationship. Women value independence, their own and yours. If you act like her presence is the only thing on your radar, her interest will vanish. Giving space doesn't mean disappearing or ignoring her. It's about understanding that she has her own life, friends, hobbies, and moments that don't require your presence. I had a friend who constantly questioned his girlfriend whenever she went out with her friends. At first, it seemed like concern, but it quickly turned into pressure. And guess what? She started pulling away. Respecting her space shows maturity and trust. When you stop monitoring everything and simply trust her, she relaxes and feels more inclined to be with you. Plus, that freedom creates longing, and longing is a powerful ingredient in any relationship. She needs to want to be with you, not feel obligated. So take a look inward. Are you constantly afraid of losing her or obsessing over what she's doing without you? Focus on building your own confidence. Spend time on your passions and goals while giving her room to breathe. This not only keeps her interested, but also builds a strong foundation of respect and trust in your relationship. Before we get to the final mistake, here's a quick message. Tired of being the guy left on the sidelines, watching other men win over the women you're interested in? Kate Spring, a renowned expert in the psychology of attraction, developed the obsession method to help men like you build unshakable confidence and attract any woman in an authentic, irresistible way. This proven method is grounded in advanced psychological research, designed to give you the keys to unlocking female desire. With the obsession method, you'll go beyond the usual cliches. Kate guides you every step of the way, revealing powerful techniques to create an instant, deep connection with any woman. This method will completely transform the way you approach relationships, freeing you from insecurity and teaching you how to master attraction in a way she'll love and respect. The decision is yours. If you're ready for real change and a surefire path to winning over the woman of your dreams, the obsession method is here to guide you. Now is your time to take charge of your love life and experience the true power of attraction. Don't wait any longer. Check out the comments below and see how Kate Spring can change your life with this revolutionary method. Mistake number 7. Not investing in your own personal growth. If you've stopped growing as a person, you're sending the message that you've stalled in life. And my friend, standing still doesn't attract anyone. Women are naturally drawn to men who are constantly evolving because it shows you're in control and always striving to be better. Stagnation is like keeping a car engine running without going anywhere. It's exhausting and leads nowhere. But hold up, investing in yourself isn't just about earning more money or getting ripped at the gym. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Have you noticed how someone with a passion or who's learning something new has an infectious energy? It draws people in. It's like you become a magnet for positive vibes and interesting stories. I remember a friend who got into photography out of curiosity. He started exploring it, and without realizing it, it became a passion. When he talked about what he was learning, you could feel his energy. The result? People, including women, were drawn to that genuine enthusiasm. If you feel like you're stuck, it's time to get moving. Pick a hobby, start a course, or try something you've always wanted to do. This forward momentum transforms you from the inside and boosts your self-esteem. A man who's always growing not only attracts more attention, but also feels more confident. And that, my friend, is an upgrade for life. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and check out the next video playing on the screen.